Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything: action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep, dark, bizarre, and detective animes as well. And on that note, we are watching Moriarty the Patriot, guys. We are on season 1, and by the way, there might be a little bit confusion here, but so Moriarty is just one season anime, right? But the problem is that Moriarty was while it was being aired, it was two-part anime. So part one consisted of 11th episode, which we are watching today, and I think that kind of is like the midway point of this anime. So something crazy is about to happen. Then there's part two that goes up to 24, I guess. I'm not sure, but I'll check. But we are going to be watching that anyway because this is such an interesting anime, and we love to watch Sherlock and Moriarty working side by side together because that's what's happening this time. Last episode, we are watching the two detectives, Act 1, episode 10. And if you haven't checked out the reaction to that, there's a link in the description for the playlist of Moriarty and all the other animes that I've been watching. Hopefully, you'll like them as well. But coming back, Moriarty has begun with his plan, and Sherlock is bored. But Sherlock has now found somebody who is on the same intellectual level as him. And I think Moriarty feels the same. And that's why there is this I don't know, like there's a background competition, but there's also this sort of excitement in both of these characters. Especially, I don't know what you think. Like if you watch the movies or the shows, Moriarty is introduced way late in the character, like way late in the show. Like I think it was season two or end of season one for the TV show, and in the second movie of the second movie, yes. But here, this show is about Moriarty, and Sherlock got introduced on a later bit. So whatever's happening in Sherlock's life is kind of secondary. But I would say John Watson's introduction was like just right, like a few episodes before, and then we got into Sherlock, we got into his life, we got introduced to all the Scotland Yard and Lestrade and all the other police that Sherlock works together, and his sort of introduction as a consulting detective, and the main task of Moriarty the Patriot, Moriarty, William James Moriarty, that sorts of faded away. But now we are coming back to it. And that's interesting. Because last episode, another person died. Another high, important nobility sort of person died in the train while Watson was injured. And all the while I was thinking there's gonna be another detective and there's gonna be Watson, and that pair introduced together is the two detectives. But it's gonna be Moriarty and Sherlock working together to solve a case. I don't know how Moriarty is gonna pull that off, but hey, working together with Sherlock against yourself, this might be a disastrous plan. But let's find out and see what happens in the Two Detectives Act 2. Oh, did you guys catch me if you can in the last episode? That was fucking cool, isn't it? Alright, let's watch the recap. Oh, my bad, sorry. Sherlock's voice in Japanese is just such an amazing. He's got a good voice actor. They're already on first name basis, by the way. Look at Lewis in the back, just surprised, like, as if he didn't know that was gonna happen. I don't know about you, but I wish they had such a little bit better opening theme. I mean, it matches the show, but I don't know. That's just what I think. What, Watson? The killer, maybe? I thought he was hurt. Don't worry. Sherlock's there with you. Looks like somebody's famous.
いいか、
Bollock brains.
犯人がまだこの列車の中にいるんだよ。時速100キロでロンドンに向けてかっ飛ばして列車から飛び降りでもしない限りな。さっきドンカスターを出たこの列車の次の停車駅はグランサム。
How much time do we got?
約80キロだ。つまりおよそ48分。
Yeah.
その通り。48分以内に犯人を見つけねえと逃げられる。お前らにそれができる。
Of course, the mathematician is quick at maths.
だが俺たちにならできる。ホームズ、ホークの事件を解決しています。しかし、いくらでも兄に任せてみては。しかし、兄さん、この事件、僕たちには何の関係もありません。
What?
ホームズに関わらない方が。そうだね。だからな。
Oh,
無実の市民に殺人の嫌疑がかかっているわけだし。
wow. That's surprising.
俺ら鉄道警察では時間内に犯人を捕らえ犯行を立証するのは不可能だろう。ここはノブレスオブリージを果たそうか。ルイス、
All right, that works out perfectly well for
とにかく俺らに48分以内に
Moriarty,
犯人を見つけるって
isn't it?
言ってんだよ。なあ、リアム。リアム。そこまで時間をかけずに解決する手もあるかもしれませんよ。ほう。
Oh, I mean, yeah, the two most brightest people in England are solving a case together. It's gonna take probably 15 or 20 minutes, unless something requires time. That's fine, he's still a suspect, that's it. Sherlock was himself a suspect in one of the previous episodes, that's fine.
時間がねえ。速攻でやるぞ、リアム。おい、鍵がないのにどうやって開けたんだ。警官だろ。ピッキングくらいできないのか。
Alright, first impressions. Somebody beat him up with the bottle. There was some struggle, and then we don't see a bullet wound.
なるほど。大体わかった。何か犯人に繋がるものがあったのか。ああ、とりあえずわかったことは、被害者はロンドンの宝石商トレバーレット。犯人が男で、始発の電車に乗り込み、昏睡強盗をしくじってナイフで刺殺だ。昏睡強盗。ただの殺人ではないということか。
Alright, I want to hear why that is.
明らかじゃん。
Two people looking at him as if they are stupid.
このモリアーティという男も。ちゃんと説明してくれ。
Wait. Before the explanation goes on, like, okay, first of all, I thought this is also another part of Moriarty's grand scheme to have somebody die, but considering that maybe they are a noble, we don't know anything about this character yet, the person who died, but I still thought that this would be Moriarty and his plans, and how would be he running a case with Sherlock against himself. Apparently, that's not the scene. Also, heavy misunderstanding. In the last episode, I thought Watson was injured, which apparently not the case. He's actually a very commendable witness at this point, considering somebody ran into him. So hopefully he's seen his face or something. And I think that's why he assumed this is a male, because John mentioned that, hey, somebody ran into him in the male toilet washing. Well, yeah. So that's why I'm thinking that's how they concluded it's a male. Given that there's no bullets or any shots fired or any sounds that we heard, again, perfectly sensible to have a knife or something like that as your weapon of choice. Of course, the man's gonna carry his own cards. Hmm. Now, why would somebody want to kill or murder a jeweler? Let's learn that. I think somebody pawned something, and the jeweler, either if he is bad, somebody pawned something, and they refuse to stick with the deal and cut him off or something like that, or maybe didn't give enough when needed, and now that's just revenge. One way. Another thing, I think somebody is just trying to have some sort of, like hired professional to murder this person, but that's just assumption at this point. So I don't see any clues than better than Lestrade at this point. If you can, do let me know what you thought when you first saw the scene, but that's all I got. I don't know what else. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh, I really thought the mail was because of Watson. Casually touching the evidence. All right. This is beyond the detective. This is just for a chemist. Both Sherlock and Moriarty are there. Yep. Oh. Yeah, clearly it's with them. Oh, if he's on the train, he could have just thrown the knife out. Oh, somebody's used to. Right, that took them, what, 9 minutes? Wow, he's quick. Is that supposed to be a bad thing, Luis? Oh, somebody's wearing gloves. Okay, two different approaches. One, the right path, as you would expect from a detective, as you would expect from a competent, and much, 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 much better than a normal detective, as Sherlock is going to go through. And the other path that only a few people in life would have access to, as James Moriarty here is a noble and he has favors for other people, and he also is very charming. I have you guys noticed this that most of the times, and this is just me, but most of the times, any villains, any antagonists that are really, really good at doing their job are so effing charming. Like they they would be hiding in plain sight and you would never even suspect them that these people could be one of those crazy psychotic, or like, of course William James is not crazy or psychotic person, or maybe some sort of what do they call Sherlock in the show? Some psycho, some sort of sociopath. Yes, there you go, something like that. But you know, Moriarty or any other villain that are actually good at what they do and discreet about it, they are so low profile, they are so highly respected, so well elaborate, well articulate, and they have basically thought out this through, and they know how to not portray that real self that they have inside them. They are masking, they are master at masking their reality, and they just put out this facade that is so real that you would believe it to be this person. Like at this point, Sherlock, of course, has some sort like Death Note, right? L versus Light. You see Light, his true intentions as Kira are so wicked, right? But same thing, if you see Light as the student, outstanding, amazing person, top of his class, always like just person and looking out for people and looking out for his mom and dad and everybody else. In reality, crazy psycho, right? Same thing happens in Code Geass as well. Any sort of good detective or crime show, if the antagonist is good, they are really, really, really charming. And they have this aura about him that you just can't deny that this person might be one of these cases. Like you might suspect them to be, but you won't. You will be like, that's highly unlikely that this person is the way that I am thinking of, or evil in general. And in this situation, we don't even know if Moriarty is evil because what he is actually doing to this people, this terrible people, this noble people, might be justified. We don't know yet. I mean, of course, any murder or killing is not exactly justified here, but truly, what he's doing, sort of having God complex the same way Light had in some sort of scenarios, but in a much better way that you would actually like him, right? And you might actually fall for his traps if you just hear what he is going through and what he wants to do. I don't know what Sherlock's like how his upbringing was, given the show is different, but kind of a bit sheltered, let's say. Whereas we seen Moriarty had to survive in order to, like, in order to get to where he is, he had to do loads of stuff, and his circumstances play a crazy role, guys, in how people shape up to their identity. All right, let's see Moriarty's path. None of them has suspected John yet. Nice. To wash off his blood. Hmm. Okay. Hey, Lewis and me together are at the same level as Moriarty. So he cannot dispose of his clothes. Yeah, a lot of people boarded the train from Durham. Oh, wow. It's one of the crew members. Hmm. Okay. That's clever. That's actually really clever, isn't it? No need. I'm already am. Oh, he's gonna offer them a choice to make it seem as a perfect crime, depending on what they have done. Oh, Beautiful.
てのがオレトリアムの一致した犯行のあらましだ。
なるほど。血のついた服を捨てることができず、やむなく洗面所でそれを洗わざるを得なかった者が犯人というわけか。
ああ、つまり犯人は乗務員の中にいる。
The short guy.
靴のサイズが10インチの2人、一歩前に出た。さあ、一人ずつ手袋を改めさせて。
Somebody might wear one number up.
結構。次。袖が濡れているな。手を開いてくれるか。手を開け。
Whoa, did we already find him? No, that's a trap.
ビンゴだな。
I think that's a trap.
客室乗務員エディ放送。お前が犯人だ。
エディ、お前なんてことを。勤勉なお前がどうして。
Sorry.
どうやら誤解だったようですな。とんだ失礼を。
違います。自分は殺せなどいません。この血は、これは怪我をしたんです。
怪我だと。なら手袋を取って見せてみろ。
はい。
That's a recent wound. And that is what
先ほど
Moriarty had a plan for him.
傷をつけてしまって、まだ手当ても。信じてください。本当です。それとも他に何か証拠でもあるんですか。
Hmm. Sherlock might find out that there's a benefactor here.
分かっている。だが、他に特定する材料がない。余震は線路脇から凶器を回収しても自分のものではないと言われれば。
おかしいですね。
Hmm.
手袋の上から怪我をした。そうですね。はい。
Why are the gloves not?
メガネにまで血が飛んでいるんです。
Yeah. And why are the gloves not torn apart? How'd that happen?
手のひらの怪我、まして手袋までしていて、そこに血痕が残るはずがない。それはコンパートメントで殺害した時についたものだ。いや、そこだけじゃない。他にもありますよ。一つ一つ。
Oh, yes. Maybe Sherlock's like, I met my match. Probably even a better person.
殺すつもりはなかった。なかったんだ。
エディ放送。殺人の容疑で逮捕だ。
よかった。あと3分でグラン様に到着です。間に合いましたね、ホームズさん。リアン、てめえ、俺よりブラフがうまいじゃねえか。さて、何のことでしょう。それでは僕たちはこれで。あ、今度飯でも食おうぜ。
これも運命か。ホームズに被験する頭脳の持ち主が同時代にもう一人。
Oh, there's a few of them, guy. All right, there's a few of them.
あんなに小さな血痕、よく気づかれましたね、兄さん。ああ、あれは僕の血だよ。
Huh?
犯人が言い逃れもするだろうと予想できた。だから、ホームズが皆を集める前に全員に接触し、芝居を打っていろんな箇所に血を付着させておいたのさ。
Why?
ということは、兄さんがいなければ事件解決は遅れていた。やはりホームズは詰めが甘いのでは。ホームズのやり方でも十分裁判で有罪に持ち込める。
Yeah.
むしろ僕の取った手段の方が非合法だからね。
Oh,
だがそれは必ずしも悪いことじゃない。
okay,
彼
okay.
はそんなところが僕が好きだし、
That's why you can use him.
それにあの二人、すごくいいコンビだと思うよ。
Nice. I think Sherlock noticed that.
もしお前がいなかったら、今頃俺の方が先に人殺しになっていた。まあ、ジョン、そう。なんつうか、近頃。
Please, somebody tell me why is Sherlock wearing a skull ring.
お前さえよければ
Just
また組んでやって。
annoys me for some reason. That does not go with his vibe at all.
それで謝ってるつもりなのか。名探偵もただの人間なんだな。おい、ジョン、どっち
He is happy with it.
俺とまた組むのか。どうなんだ。俺にもタバコをくれ、シャーロック。それとほら、マッチ持ってないんだろ。お前は俺がいないとタバコに火もつけられないんだからな。お前も言うようになれたな、ジョン。それでこそ俺の相棒だぜ。
Whoa. Is Lewis keeping a tab on him? Don't get caught though. Wow, we already got the queen. Hopefully that's the queen. Oh, wow! He looks exactly like Sherlock. Awesome! Oh, damn. I was just thinking when they would have chance to like put in Mycroft as a character because he's amazing. Honestly, he can beat Sherlock at his game. Like Sherlock is the smarter piece, right? What holds Sherlock back? What holds Sherlock back is his way of justice, and that's how Moriarty sees him as well. Mycroft sees him as well. It's more so the fact that he's not willing to go, as we notice, he's not willing to take the last or willing to go and use the underhanded ways to achieve his goal, even when he knows for 100% certainty that um, this is wrong or this isn't the right thing. Like, how do you want to say this? Like, he wants to use the system that's currently in place to capture the thieves or the bad guys, let's say. Whereas I think, and I think, right, this is a difference. Mycroft and Moriarty both know that the system is broken and they have to use some sort of underhanded ways to do this stuff. We clearly seen Moriarty is not afraid to get his hands dirty. Well, he himself has not done anything yet so far, as of we know, except for hurting Albert, I guess. But we don't know Mycroft, and Mycroft is one of the agents, one of the British agents, secret agents, and I don't know what post he is. He's not the field person, he's the brains behind all this stuff, and he's equally, if not more, intelligent than Sherlock. But Sherlock outsmarts them in different sort of ways, right? And he's got a different personality, he's got a different charisma, he has different motivations and supports and everything. He's not interested in boring stuff like politics and whatnot, right? Whereas both Mycroft and Moriarty have this greater vision, have this greater motive, this sort of justification to their actions and what they want and want not to do, how they want people to be, how they want the world to be. I'm just basing Mycroft on shows at this point, but right, Moriarty is definitely that way. Whereas we don't know Mycroft, and he looks exactly the same. If not, it would be crazy if they just showed him as a twin. But Mycroft is like a bit older than Sherlock and also has the similar abilities. Oh, that's crazy that they introduced Mycroft like that. I didn't even think that they would be introducing him, and now Moriarty has two more people to worry. Well, two people to worry about, not just Mycroft, but also Sherlock. Ooh, you know, regardless of how it might be, their world could both like Light's world, Moriarty's world is sort of a utopia, but the way to achieve it is so wicked and so crazy that you might think, oh, it just came at a cost, but this cost was not worth it. Like Light lost to N, and if you're not seen Death Note, spoilers. Light lost to N because of a dependency. Like the person who Light chose did not act in the way that Light wanted him to be, and that's what caused his downfall. Had he not acted that way, Light would have still won against Anne, M, and all the other characters that probably might have been introduced later on in the series, and that will similarly be a downfall for Moriarty. He himself might be difficult to defeat, but there are dependencies. There's Lewis, there's William, there's Albert, there's William, and there's also other people that we don't know of, and somebody is going to mess up somewhere. That's going to be this lead that Sherlock gets to unravel this web that Moriarty has created and get to him and catch him red-handed. Oh, I can't wait for that to happen. But again, let's not forget that the name of the show is Moriarty the Patriot. He is, by all means, a patriot. He's doing something good for the people. Of course, I don't know if that means justified, but I'm really, really excited now to see what's gonna happen. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Oh my God! Imagine we were watching it when it was airing, and you would have gotten the introduction to Minecraft terms, and then wait, I don't know for how long to get to part two. Oh, that's brutal. Anyway, that was today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments, about Moriarty, any comments you have about Sherlock, Lewis, Albert, William, Mycroft, the Queen. We don't know anything anymore, but we'll find out for the next episode. Till then, bye bye.